Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly forecast for January 11th through the 17th. I want to say welcome and I want to apologize, my dears. I know that I put out that video. I'm like, I'm back, I'm doing videos again. And then I disappeared for a few weeks. I got super sick. But I'm back now, I'm here now, and I'm ready to focus on my lovely Leos, sun, moon, and rising, and see what's coming up in the week ahead. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. If you happen to stumble upon this video after the date that's listed, don't worry. You know, Spirit brought you here when you were meant to see what is in the video and hear what's in the video. So there'll still be messages for you. But let's go ahead and see what is going on, my darlings. All right, Leo. Let's see here. Ooh, I just heard that song. I'm not going to sing it because I'm a terrible singer. But I just heard You're Cold as Ice. It's I think it's like from the 70s. Leo, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's, oh, wow. Okay, Cold as Ice. Here we are. All right. We've got the King of Swords. I was going to say maybe you feel like somebody's being cold as ice. But I don't think so, Leo. I think somebody is accusing you of being cold as ice. But you're not. You're really not. You're really not. For me, when the King of Swords comes up in a reading, there's a situation, something is going on where you're able to look at it very logically, very intellectually, fairly, reasonably, and you're able to put your emotions aside. Okay? So what I kind of feel like is happening, Leo, is a lot of you have been dealing, and it can be a work situation with an employer, because my God, are there employers that love to guilt us into things and make us feel bad and make us feel sorry for them. So it could be a work situation, it could be a family situation, it could be a relationship, like a romantic relationship or something with siblings. But I feel like you've been in a situation where you've continuously been guilted time and time again into, going against what you wanted to do, giving into this other person's will, right? And Leo, you guys are like, when you love somebody or you care about somebody, or appreciate someone, you guys can be super loyal, like super loyal. And so that loyalty and that care and concern, that empathy that you possess, they really kind of just guilted you into, doing what they wanted or giving them what they wanted. And the King of Swords is telling me that you're taking your power back by being able to talk to this person with reason, with logic, with facts. I feel like you're dealing with someone who really over exaggerates. And you're like, well, and you're doing it so calmly. Okay, which I love, because maybe a lot of you have been having a lot of drama in this situation with this person. There may have been fights and disagreements, and you're like, you know what? Nope, we're going to come at this and we're going to talk about it logically. We're going to look at the facts here, right? And so this person might be accusing you of being cold or being heartless. But you are keeping your cool and you're just saying, no, like, I'm just trying to make sense of the situation, and I'm just trying to look at things in a way where we can solve this and we can fix this in a way that's good for both of us, so that, you don't feel hurt and I don't feel hurt, right? You don't feel hurt. I don't feel like I'm not being heard. Like, I'm just trying to find the positive solution here. Leo, if you are feeling hurt by someone and you feel like that person is truly being cold as ice, when I see the King of Swords, it tells me that you're dealing with a person that they maybe can't handle, like, confusion or talking about the same thing several times. They're like, well, if there's a solution to it, let's just do the solution, and then there's no sense to talk about it, right? Like, if your family's driving you nuts, maybe don't answer their phone calls right before bedtime. Or if there's a coworker that's been causing drama for you, avoid them, stay away from them. they're not going to provide a whole lot of, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that happened, and do you want to talk about it? It's like, well, here's the solution, just do that, and then you don't have to worry about it. So it's not that this person doesn't care about you. You could just be dealing with a like an employer or a supervisor or relationship that their thinking is just like, well, let's just fix the problem, and then we don't need to sit here and give it any more time or give it any more power. The next card here is the wheel. Wow, I just got chills. And the wheel is about moving on, right? What happens with the wheel? The wheel turns and turns and turns and turns and turns. And I feel like a lot of you were having the situation with this person, this situation. It was like the wheel that's stuck in the mud. Like the wheel turns, but it doesn't go anywhere. You're jumping out of that and you're moving forward. When we see the wheel, you're getting unstuck and you're moving past it. You're moving forward. A lot of the times this could even indicate breaking out of a karmic cycle. Okay, if you've been stuck in something karmic, again, it could be a work situation, romantic situation, where you haven't been able to find the way out. That King of Swords energy is coming in, right? And it's helping you with your logic, with your reason, with your negotiation skills to get out of the stuck situation, to be able to move forward. Anytime the major arcana cards come up, it tells me the situation that you're dealing with is directly connected with what you came here to learn, what you came here to accomplish. It's a defining moment in your life. It's a significant crossroads. And anytime we're at this kind of crossroads, our angels and guides are always going to be around us, helping us, giving us support, encouragement, courage. You can do it, right? You can do it. You have a lot of help around you right now to be able to take the steps and moving forward and getting out of that stuck feeling. The next card here is the Five of Cups. Okay. So some of you are dealing with oh gosh, this is really interesting. Okay. Now, Leo, I'm about to say something. And I'm not saying it as an insult, so don't get mad at me, because you guys know everything I say. I say it with love, and I love you guys. Okay? For some of you, this is the person you're dealing with. For some of you, this is your energy. And for some of you, maybe it's a little bit of both. But I just heard the phrase dry drunk. I heard dry drunk. Okay? So this could be the person that you're dealing with. It could be a way in which you've been, in the way in which you've been stuck. And I'm not saying it in like a accusatory or derogatory or insulting way. What that phrase means, dry drunk, is if there's somebody that like they've had a drinking issue or substance issue, through willpower and determination, which is commendable, it's amazing, it's awesome, they've been able to stop doing that. They've been able to stop reaching for the addiction, right? They've been able to stop reaching for the addiction. And that is amazing. And, if it's you, if it's the other person, you deserve a medal, you deserve a parade. That's not an easy thing to do. But the reason why it's called dry drunk is that even though you've stopped that process, or they've stopped that process, they haven't had a chance to do a lot of the soul work, and they haven't had a chance to do a lot of the healing, to tackle the issues that made them want to reach for that substance. So then what happens is either they get very agitated, very angry, very emotional, or that, as well as going after other things, trying to control situations, trying to control people, trying to control you, just feeling anxiety and stress and worry and frustration, or even like, I feel some of you who are dealing with a person like this, the last straw for you might be that this person might have picked up the addiction of like spending a lot, like spending. I don't know why I feel for some of you, you're dealing with a person where they're doing a lot of like shopping therapy or spending or being frivolous with their finances. And you're kind of being able to stand up for yourself and say, wait a minute, right? It's not that I'm not contributing. It's not that I don't have your back. It's not that I'm not pulling my weight. But here's all of the things where maybe time or money or energy is being wasted, right? And so for some of you, I feel that there's that kind of a dynamic, but also you're realizing that it's not you. Like, you're not the problem. This person maybe hasn't dealt with their demons just yet. Or if it is you, you're realizing exactly what it is that needs to be looked at, what needs to be healed, right? And it's helping you to get unstuck. Now, Leo, a lot of you guys are kicking yourselves about the situation. You're like, I wasted too much time in it. I shouldn't have been in the situation. I should have known better. And some of you maybe even had people telling you, okay, like, oh, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. But because we've got these major arcana cards here, I feel like you could not have not gotten involved in this situation. Like, you were meant to, because there was unfinished business here, and because there was an opportunity where you were going to be able to really grow and have a lot of healing occur because of it. So the time is not wasted. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that time is not wasted. It's going to have a benefit for you moving forward. In fact, look at this. The next card here is Justice. One thing that's really interesting to me is the first card and this card are both very strong Libra kind of energy. So some of you may be dealing with a Libra. If you have Libra placements, it could be that this is the area of your life that's at the forefront this week where you're getting unstuck. But overall, the Justice card is about agreements, fairness, balance, boundaries, doing the right thing, standing up for yourself. In court situations or court cases, a lot of the times, traditionally, they say that the Justice card can indicate that you have a good case, or that things can go favorably. Now, I really need to stress, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an attorney. Do not see the Justice card in a general tarot reading online and then make some massive decision because, oh, well, the Justice card came up in my weekly reading, so that means I've got nothing to worry about. No, you still need to go and make sure you have adequate representation, that you have adequate help, that you have adequate guidance, okay? But it can indicate here that this is a time where standing up for yourself is going to be favorable for you. You might need help. You might need guidance in doing that, okay? But there's a chance here for positive change and retribution or restitution in some way for some of you. Your next card here, ooh, look at this, Four of Wands. And this is a coming together. This is a card a lot of people also associate with marriage, okay? So some of you could be manifesting that kind of stability, a happy home, a happy marriage. Some of you may also be doing something, and I don't know why this is so weird, but I feel like a lot of you, or not, I shouldn't say a lot of you, I feel some of you are returning to your home, or you're returning to where you lived before you got married. So I don't know if some of you are feeling frustrated, if there's like a relationship that's not working out, or it's kind of like falling apart, and you're going back home and you're frustrated about that, or you're moving back in with a parent or parents. Again, the Four of Wands is saying that there's going to be a chance here to create a foundation, to create harmony, to create peace, to create happy times, happy memories, happy moments, okay? That will help you in this quest to have a sense of family of your own, a sense of settling down, a sense of coming together. Four of Wands in general just indicates happy times, happier times ahead. You know, being with people who are happy for you, who celebrate you, who encourage you. I feel like a lot of you are walking away from a situation because someone is not allowing you to be yourself, and someone is not being supportive of your dream. And so you're finding who truly is supportive of you, and you're surrounding yourself with that. And there's a benefit coming from that for many of you. Again, I'd encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those might resonate with you more than others. They might add a little extra information that can be helpful. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, calendly.com/amethystangelite, you will be able to schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and and subscribing. Have a wonderful week, my dears, and Happy New Year. Bye.